Now, I thought this was a useless bit of information that it was worth imparting to you, so I thought I'd just impart it. And that is in relation to some new research around COVID 19, which simply says that speaking just 4 words an hour increases the spread of COVID 10 times more than just breathing. So maybe the solution to COVID is simply to no longer have conversations when you're around people who you may think may potentially have COVID, which is almost everybody anyway. So try to avoid it. Make sure that when you go out somewhere that you've got your mask on and that you're not talking. Now, it goes on to say that, where is it? So you're giving your co-workers and family members the silent treatment, and texting, not talking, could be the key to getting the COVID pandemic under control. Speaking just 4 words an hour increases the spread of COVID 10 times. So, what does that mean? I guess what it means is that if you speak 1 word an hour, then you're less likely to spread COVID to other people. And this is about caring about others. So, if you're going to have a long conversation with somebody, remember, at 1 word an hour, that is going to take a heck of a long time. So it might be best to avoid those conversations altogether, send them a text, write them an email, even do a podcast. But whatever you do, don't utter 4 words in an hour, because if that's likely to spread COVID. And I guess the point is, you must make sure that the other person isn't speaking. This is the issue here. You could make sure that you're not speaking because you could be asymptomatic, but make sure that the other person isn't speaking as well. Count their words. I can see now, mate, you've just uttered 3 words within the first few seconds. Hold it off, buddy. You've got to wait another couple of hours before you utter the next word. You need to be clear about the instructions that are required here. Make sure that people know what the rules are, because it's obvious, particularly in Australia where COVID's just gone a bit crazy, that people don't understand this. Speaking just 4 words now increases the spread of COVID 10 times, it says. And it suggested this is why most of the super spreader events have been social occasions. Well, big deal, including gatherings at conferences, bars and restaurants. Well, I guess that's not, you have to be a brain surgeon to understand that. The issue here is that using laser light scattering and optical particle counter, the researchers found previous studies failed to detect intermediate-sized speech-generated droplets measuring between 5 and 20 microns. So I guess the research kind of stuffed up because it didn't identify some of these microns that were there. These droplets remain airborne for minutes, and if you're inhaled, can take hold on the nose and throat and go on to cause an infection, the study found. It means people who have the virus but are asymptomatic and who do not sneeze and cough can still spread the virus just by talking. So you don't have to necessarily have the symptoms of the virus. You can actually not even know that you're ill, and because you're not sniffling whatever, you feel great. But if you're talking, 4 words, bingo, done, gone. Everybody's infected, they're wiped out, you go home, you have a good time, you don't care, but the people that you're associating with are ill. So just remember, everybody, 4 words an hour is the maximum. Anything beyond that, and you're causing a health crisis within the community in which you're talking. So keep those conversations to a minimum. Don't exacerbate yourself. Don't express yourself too much by talking, because that way you may infect others. And remember, they may also infect you. It's a good thought. Take care. Look after yourselves. And more importantly, everybody, be safe.